Hello everyone. My name is Anang Shalamyan and welcome back to my channel. If you've been following my journey for a while, you might remember that a few months ago I used to do regular Write With Me vlogs where I shared updates about the book I was working on. But then I stopped doing them after a few months. And a lot of people have asked me, hey Anangsha, what happened? Why did you stop your writing vlogs? Did you stop working on the book? What's the update, etc.? Well, I stopped making those vlogs because I stopped working on that book for a while, I promise. And I started working on a new book. And this book was in collaboration with my brother, who is a big fan of science fiction and fantasy. So, no points for guessing that this new book is a science fiction dystopian thriller. And the best part, the book is now live on Amazon. I am super excited to present to you Parallels, a book written in collaboration with my brother. Parallels is a dystopian science fiction thriller set in the struggling dome city of Newer Delhi. There are two main characters, Atifa and Lemon. Atifa works for the Directorate. She enforces laws, hunts for rebels, and keeps the world from collapsing into chaos. Lemon, on the other hand, is a social reject hooked on the psychedelic called glitch and is haunted by everything she's lost. When Atifa and Lemon's path collide, Lemon stumbles into an unexpected power. It sparks a chain of events that threatens to unravel the very threads holding their world together. One is ready to sacrifice everything to save the world, and the other is willing to let it all burn to the ground. This book is about identity, control, and rebellion. If you are a fan of shows like Black Mirror and Altered Carbon, then Parallels is definitely for you. This book is special for two reasons. The first reason is because it's a work of collaboration. I have written the story with my brother. And the second reason is this book is entirely DIY. We have done everything by ourselves, right from the editing, proofreading, cover design, marketing, everything is DIY. And we did it with the help of freelancers from Fiverr. And in today's video, I want to share with you the exact step-by-step process that I used to publish Parallels and bring it out into the world. I'll guide you through the entire steps. So if you are looking to have your book published, then this video is definitely gonna be super helpful for you. And the best part, I did it on a budget, less than $400, and everything was all set. Are you excited to dive into the process of publishing your book from scratch? Let's get started. Before I go ahead and show you the exact process I followed to self publish my book, let me show you exactly how much we spent on the various services that we use for Fiverr. For the book cover design, the price was $60. For the book formatting, that includes KDP and ePUB, the price was only $90. For proofreading and editing, the price was $110. And for Amazon book marketing with KDP ads, the price was $120. Although this includes a small caveat, $120 is the price you pay to the freelancer on Fiverr. On top of that, you have to spend some extra that will directly go to Amazon and that will be used to cover for the ads that your book does. You can see that in just $380, my entire book was done from start to finish. Now let's take a look one by one at all of these services. For book cover design, I used this particular freelancer called Sabah. They were very professional. I got the book cover design in less than a week, and there were so many revisions. They sent me two versions of the cover, and I had to pick one, and then we made some small tweaks based on the font, the design, the graphics, and even the changes were done super quickly. It took me less than a week to get my final book cover design from this particular freelancer. So I'm going to link her profile in the description of this video. But if you want to look for yourself, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to Fiverr, search for book cover design, and in less than a few seconds you are going to get hundreds of freelancers who do book design for you, and you can look at their reviews. You can see the number of reviews they have, what is the rating they have. You can see the kind of books they design. Like, for example, this particular book designer seems to design a lot of self-help books or a lot of business books. My book was a science fiction book. So you can just write here fantasy maybe, and you will see people who design fantasy book covers. If your book is a romance book, you can just search book cover design romance, and you will see people who do book cover design for romance. If your book is action or lit RPG or anything of the sort, you can search for action and you will see people who design book covers in that particular niche. It's super simple. All it takes is a few clicks, a few messages, and you will be done in less than a week. Now let's talk about the book formatting. Basically, when you publish a book on Amazon, there is this service called KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. This is what it looks like. So when you upload a book here, you cannot just upload a book in doc format or PDF format. You have to upload it in ePUB format or a KDP format. You can create that format using Kindle Create. That's another free software by Amazon. But if you don't want to do that, because that process takes about 2 or 3 days for me, because I'm not very used to doing that, you can also use a freelancer from Fiverr who will help you format your book super easily. It's very simple to hire a book formatter on Fiverr. All you have to do is head over to Fiverr, search for book formatting, and you will get a lot of people who will do book formatting for Kindle ebook, for print book, in multiple formats. So you just look through the freelancer profiles that you see on your homepage, go through their profile, go through the reviews, see what previous projects they have done, and then you can request to order this person, or you can also contact them. Fiverr makes it super simple. You just have to click on contact me. You can drop them a message. You can ask them if they have experience working in the niche or genre of your choice, and then you can make a decision and you can order it. Next comes the proofreading and editing part. See, no matter how talented writers we are, we always tend to be blind to our own flaws. Like, I have written this book, even if I read it 10 times, there might be some typographical error or some spelling mistake that I did not realize it. So, in that case, a proofreader and editor helps you a lot. Now, there are multiple levels of editing. You can go for a line editor who only looks at the grammatical errors or the typographical errors, or you can also go for a developmental editor who will help you search for plot holes, who will help you search for some loopholes in the character arcs and help you make the story better. Now, this is the particular proofreader that I use for my book. I'm going to link all of their profiles in the description of this video. But in case you want to search for your own, all you have to do is search on Fiverr for book proofreader, and you will get a ton of freelancer profiles. Go through their reviews, go through the previous projects, and then make a decision on what you want to go ahead with. And for Amazon book marketing, again, this is the particular freelancer that I use. But they are currently unavailable, as you can see. So all you have to do is search for book marketing Amazon on Fiverr, and you will get a lot of people who are experts on Amazon Kindle campaigns, and they can definitely help you go ahead with your book marketing efforts. Now, if all of this sounds a little bit complicated, I have another interesting news for you. Fiverr has come up with a cool custom GPT that can help you assist your book publishing process. I'm going to link this cool tool in the description of this video, but let me do a quick walkthrough of how you can use this tool. So there are some default questions like, what's the best way to start planning my book? How do I find a great editor for my novel, etc., etc. Say you have a specific question or you have a specific request, you have to type it and then press enter. I'm going to type my specific request. I'll show you how it works. this is the query I wrote. I have published a book on Amazon, but it's not getting any sales. Tell me what I should do to make sure the book sells at least 100 copies in the first month. So the result I got is the GPT asked me to be a little bit more specific. It asked me a few questions. I am going to answer all these questions one by one. The first question was what type of book it was. So I'm writing it's fiction, science fiction. The second question is have you who is the target audience, age, interest, etc. So I have not done any. It asked me who my target audience is and if I have done any marketing or promotions, etc. So said no, no marketing or promotions. So I got some good tips from this custom GPT. Like I can optimize my Amazon listing. I can run a limited time promo. I can get reviews fast through ARC readers or reader groups, or I can promote in sci-fi book communities, and I can run Amazon or social media ads, which I'm anyway going to do. So this is how this custom GPT works. You can keep asking your questions and the GPT will keep giving you answers based on your requirements, and it makes it super easy for indie authors to DIY the publishing process of their book from start to finish. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to share it with your author friends so that they can learn something new as well. As I mentioned before, all the links I mentioned in this video are linked in the description, so make sure to check it out. Please do subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future content like this. I'll see you again super soon with another new video. Until then, stay awesome and keep hustling. Cheers!